everyone, it is time to make some soap. So today we are making baseline soap, one of my favorites. And right now I'm putting the lye water solution in. I always add my goat milk to my oils beforehand, and I don't put the lye directly into the goat milk, and I have a few reasons for doing this, namely because it heats up. It's just a pain to work with that way, and I found that I like to do it better this way. So my olive oil is very dark, and we're about to split this batch into two different colors, one black, one white. So let's get this mixed up. Okay, so I'm going to add in the fragrance. We have a combination here of aloe and tea tree. The tea tree is not too strong. I've kind of found a nice balance for this. So in that goes, and then we'll give it another mix. I'm just adding in some titanium dioxide now to this to create our white section. And then the black is composed of activated charcoal. So it takes a little bit to determine how much I want to use. So I just kind of add it in a little bit slowly. And once it is mixed up, then I have the two different buckets that I need. So I have two colors, the black and white, which is what this soap is made up of. I want to pour it nice and lightly over, that it kind of separates. Create a layer on top apart from the black underneath. So again, it's very thick. Oh, these gloves have to go. And you just smooth it out. Okay, so we're just going to smooth the top. And sometimes it's a little creamier than it is white, but I don't want to add too much titanium dioxide to it. My olive oil is extra virgin. It's really very dark green, and that can affect the color as well. So just kind of go with how it turns out. It's still a stark contrast to the black with the activated charcoal underneath. Okay. So I'm just going to kind of texturize this a little bit. So we'll give it a little bit of texture. Really just a little bit of a wave. This soap doesn't use any kind of glitter or anything like that. So we will get it ready to go. Okay guys, we are ready to cut the baseline soap. It looks perfect. So I'm going to take the slab, turn it into some logs. It's always a little heavy getting started, and of course it gets better. I'll probably just show you one of these as I cut it. And I like how, I'll have to show you what that looks like, but I really like how the white dipped in a little bit more this time to the black. Some of these logs, you can see kind of on the end there is pretty uniform, but then you get these really cool kind of dips. I like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'll finish cutting the other slab into logs, and then I'll show you what they look like. All right, let's see what some of these look like when we cut them. I want to take it over a little bit so that I can get a nice end. The ends are used now to make samples. I use some for soap balls and to use in my boxes that I offer on Etsy for soap end samples. So you can see that these will just go right in there. So they're like good, you know, they're all different. Like some of them are very uniform the way they go over, and others dip down. There's one log in particular that the white went way down in, and that white will kind of settle in a little bit. It's a little more creamy than it is white this time, just due to the color of the olive oil. I like how that goes down too, but you can see as it dries that it turns a whiter, and it's really pretty. I do like the designs that I got with this one. It's very pretty. So it's a perfect batch of baseline, and the smell is amazing. I wish that you guys could smell this. It is so nice. It has, you know, you saw me put the fragrance in, and it includes tea tree, and people, you know, shy away from tea tree, but it actually is, if you use it in small quantities, and you use it with the right fragrances, it can create a really wonderful blend, which is what we have here. The aloe is like nice and light, and then I have a little bit of a greens in there as well, just to balance everything out, and it really is the perfect mixture. So we'll put those aside for our soap end boxes. And if you're interested in trying all of my soaps, I offer one, not all of them, but not necessarily the seasonal ones right now, but you can try 10 soaps, 10 of my main soaps in a soap box sampler that is very reasonably priced on Etsy. So you can jump over to my link, there's an Etsy link, and I'll leave them for the samplers there too, but that one looks kind of cool. It's a great way to try out the soaps if you're interested, and they make good gifts too. And I also, let me show you this. If you're a soap maker and you're making sample boxes, I have a picture of all of my samples that go in the boxes, and it's labeled with what they are. So one of these goes inside each of the soap sample boxes. There's another one for the samples. So that is it today, guys. I will leave you with this and hope you come back to watch again soon. Thanks for stopping by, and don't forget to hit subscribe.